The legendary Sonic the Hedgehog has been transported by mystical powers to a whole new world full of amazing magical creatures. Or, as he knows it, 12:15 on a Tuesday afternoon in his weekly schedule.
I swear to God, if someone asks me if I've got a lighter...
Sonic, might I ask you something?
Shahra, I told you. It's Master or Mr. Hedgehog to you.
But I thought you believed in freedom for everyone.
That is true. But do you know what else I believe in? Respect. You've got to earn the right to use my first name.
Very well, Master.
Excellent. Now, what were you going to ask, my loyal servant?
I was wondering how you seem to know so many people of this world. Did you read ahead?
If reading the plot summary and Wikipedia counts, then yeah.
What? You use so many strange and frightening words. Electricity, laws of physics, the Welsh.
That's 'cause there are a lot of strange things where I'm from. There's this one kid I know, Tails,
Hey, Sonic!
8 years old, built his own frickin' plane. A big metal thing that can fly, fully functioning and everything. Kid's a genius. Though he never works anything out for himself, he always follows me around like he's on some invisible leash. Quite stalkerish, actually.
That doesn't sound that strange.
Well, how about Knuckles, then? Guy's useful in a fight, but he's got the IQ of a ham sandwich that's been deprived of an education. Seriously, once he went to scratch his nose and practically impaled himself in the eyes with his spiky mittens. Also, he's got a bit of an obsession with badgers.
An obsession with badgers? Now that certainly does sound strange.
Tell me about it. He has a craving for badger pie. Ugh.
These people sound very similar to the ones in this world. Tails and Alibaba, Knuckles and Sinbad. Does King Shahryar have an alter ego?
As a matter of fact, he does. The guy's almost the same as Eggman.
You have a man made of eggs?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Looking at the size of him, it's something a lot more fattening than eggs. Like Tails, he's a genius, but he only uses his smarts to try and conquer the world.
Ships, fire!
Over and over again.
He sounds like a terrible man.
Yeah, he's a bit of a prick. It makes me wonder how many other people from my world have alter egos here. There's probably some form of shadow in a cave somewhere crying about Maria. Maria! Maria! Damn everyone! Maria! What a doofus.
Master, look out! A hideously mutated mollusk!
Huh, so it is.
Excuse me, could I interest you in...
One spirit sushi coming right up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've got a lot of friends. Besides Tails and Knuckles, there's, that girl, the pink one. And, those detective guys. Chris Thorndike.
It must be wonderful to have so many people to interact with.
They can get a bit grating after a while. Especially when most of the conversations just turn into one big circle jerk over me.
More grating than the silence that accompanies a life of solitude and loneliness? I find that hard to believe. Everyone does things that annoy us, especially our friends. After spending great amount of time with someone, we pick up on their tendencies, their habits, and even their flaws. And you can be certain that the feeling is reciprocated. They can let us down, and we can let them down. But forgiveness is always given, even after great lengths of time. And it does not always need to be spoken. No matter what the situation, our friends are always there for us. When we feel beat, when we feel broken, they will always be there to pick us up and set us straight. A friend is someone you can share great memories with. A friend is someone you can trust to the bitter end. A friend is someone you can open up to. A friend is someone you can laugh at with. A friend is someone who stays up with you at 2 a.m. when you're pissed out of your skull, just to let you know that the world hasn't given up on you.
That's oddly specific.
It's merely a hypothetical situation. Friendship is a strong bond, and one that can never truly be broken. Friends don't always agree, friends don't always get on, but you can guarantee friends are forever.
For someone who says she's lonely, you sure sound like an expert.
These are merely my observations of others' social interactions as an outsider. I am only able to interact with a razor, and you have seen what he is like, Master.
Sonic. Call me Sonic. I've been too harsh on you, Shahra. From now on, your days of solitude and loneliness are over. I'm not your master anymore. I'm your friend.
Thank you, Sonic.
But just to be clear, I still get to do the whole wish thing, right?
Of course. Do you know how useful that it is to cheat yourself out of a plot hole or dead end? But might I remind you of something I feel you may have forgotten, Sonic? The flame on your chest that is eating away at your life force.
Oh yeah, 'cause I'd totally forgotten why my stomach felt like it was constantly gas mark 6. It was right when you brought me into your world. Eraser tried to shoot you with a flaming arrow, but I was too quick and caught the arrowhead in my chest.
I know, Sonic. I was there.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I feel so ashamed. If only I had planned for this possibility.
Yeah, you could have moved out of the way.
So why did you save me?
Sense of duty.
Oh, is that all?
Pretty much. It's what I do. I save people whether I like them or not. You just happen to fall into the former category. Now, at least.
Thank you, Sonic. I think.
So forget the flame. Forget the drama. Forget the sense of impending doom and let's carry on with our adventure! Though you'll have to lead, because as far as I'm aware, we're just here to run around aimlessly and reminisce.
I see that the next Magical Macguffin is in there. It looks like they have the Macguffin to control the wind and storms. But a raging ocean will not stand in the way of the legendary Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, water. So much water. Shahra, I wish I could swim.
The legendary Sonic the Hedgehog is being transported by mystical powers to a whole new world, full of amazing magical creatures. Or, as he knows it, 12:15 on a Tuesday afternoon in his weekly schedule. Huh. I'm not even in this comic. What the hell?
You weren't in Rush either. Actually, come to think of it, that's the most successful one, and maybe that's why. Tails, you're fired.